those races.
I know you're flagging the 2nd Congressional District as a toss-up, but go ahead.
Yeah, the 2nd District is one of maybe about 30 seats that could, I'm not going to say easily change because it's always tough to beat an incumbent, and particularly with the old lines of that district. But probably there are 2 candidates for the Democrats. The very probable nominee is Elaine Luria, who was a congresswoman for 4 years from that district. She was on the January 6th committee, and that's where most people who are listening would remember her from. She's highly regarded on the Democratic side and among many independents. I think it's going to be a very close race with Jen Kiggins, who's the incumbent. And, we'll have to see how it goes, but this is a Democratic year. We just don't know how much of a Democratic year. Is it a ripple? Is it a modest wave? Is it a tsunami? Well, all that's yet to be determined. But if I had to pick one district that is the most likely to switch, which isn't a guarantee that it will switch, it would be the Virginia Beach 2nd.
I mean, Rob Whitman is a name that people in Northern Virginia may remember. He used to represent at least part of this area in the 1st. I know those lines have changed a little bit. That always struck me as, even in the days when the old lines still brought in more Democrats, that was like a reach. If Democrats were having a really good year, they could win that one. I understand they've got a decent candidate, at least, likely to challenge Rob Whitman. But what are you seeing there?
I know you see him as vulnerable.
Oh, he's vulnerable, but not as vulnerable as Jen Kiggins. I think there are 5 Democrats running, but the one who is by far best known is Shannon Taylor. She's currently Commonwealth's attorney, but she ran for attorney general in the Democratic primary last year and came within a whisker of winning the nomination and, frankly, the general election. Because if Jay Jones could get elected handily, believe me, Shannon Taylor would have gotten elected easily. So she's a strong candidate. Having said that, what you described as the old 1st District is correct. It's not nearly as Republican as it once was, but it still clearly leans Republican. Now, if the Republican vote is depressed enough, she could win. And I think the 1st would be, I'm going to confuse you, the 1st would be 2nd on the list of districts likely to change, with the 2nd being 1st. And the
I'm
first,
not confused.
well, it's out of the Bible, so look it up.